Well, tonight we end our month-long series of spooky stories from around our region with a tale that many of you may know, or at least it's a tale that you think you know.
Yeah, it's a legend of the Green Man, or Charlie No Face. And the KDKA team recently dug into this urban legend and found out the Green Man was, in fact, a real man. DeRose has more.
There's a legend that goes back almost 70 years here in western Pennsylvania of a faceless, glowing green man that said to roam the roads and tunnels of our region in the dead of night, chasing away all who dare to gaze upon him. But it turns out the Green Man wasn't a monster, and he was as real as you or I.
There was a real Green Man, and his name was Ray Robinson. And he lived in Beaver County. He was born in 1910. In 1919, he was out with friends. They were going to go swimming. It was June of 1919. And they had a bet to climb up on the Harmony Railroad Bridge and count how many eggs were in a bird's nest. And so he climbs up, he grabs something that he thinks is safe. It turns out it's the live wire supplying electricity to the trolley.
Robinson was horribly electrocuted, with much of his one arm and face burned off. Most thought the boy would die, but Robinson miraculously lived. As the years went on, Robinson began walking around the roads and streets near where his family lived in Coppell. And if his goal was to draw the least amount of attention to himself, people would go driving around the roads of the town just to get a glimpse and even meet Robinson.
Most people actually, when they encountered him and started to talk to him, found out he was a great guy. There was always a few mean people that would do, mean things to him. But if you gave him an unopened can of beer or, unopened cigarettes or something, he would take them and he'd tell stories.
By the 1970s, Robinson was walking less, and many of the teens that used to meet and pick him up had moved away. They began telling the story of the man they knew, but the stories and the truth about Robinson became skewed, and the urban legend of this Charlie No Face or this Green Man persisted, and they took on a life of their own. Robinson passed away in the 1980s, but folks like his great niece, Pauline LeCount, say that the monster tales that are now associated with her uncle is not how he should be remembered.
I think his legacy really should be that he was kind to everybody. He did not like anybody. He always tried to be friendly to everybody. He was always caring. And I think that that's why he was left here when he was electrocuted at 8 years old, because the Lord wanted him to show people that you can be kind to everybody, regardless of how they look.
DeRose, KDKA-TV News.